lot of people were telling me to do the hospital video, so I guess that's what I'm gonna do. So first, I just want to say, if there's any nurses or doctors or anybody that work for clinics or anything that, or anybody that help people and give people medicine, don't take this offensively, because I know you're just doing your job, but this is just why I don't like hospitals. And doctors are different, but I just don't like hospitals, and this is why. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell the story, the backstory about the times that my grandma was in the hospital, and then that's basically gonna tell you exactly why I don't like hospitals. Okay, so my grandma was in the hospital for almost 2 or 3 months. She was in there for a while, and at first, like, she was doing good. She was just having trouble, like, with her breathing, and that's because she was smoking cigarettes, like, almost all her life. So she was coughing and couldn't really catch her breath and stuff. And then when they got her better, she couldn't walk by herself, so she was on using a walker or whatever, and they wanted her to get better so she could get up and walk by herself for Christmas. And so they wanted her to go to rehab, and I will never forget this. We were in the hospital. Either we were going in the room, or they were bringing Granny back up for something, or they were bringing Granny back in the room from doing something. I can't remember, but either way it goes, my mom was like, are you ready to go home? And she was like, yeah, I'm ready, but I gotta go to rehab. She was like, I gotta walk. So, like, she was so happy to go to rehab. Like, she wanted to be able to walk and be up on her feet by Christmas. And what happened was, she went to rehab, and there's this rehab out here. It's really close to my house. It's not, I have always been, like, kind of picky about it, because every time I pass by there's always an ambulance or something up there, and to me that's scary, because it's like, why do they always have to call 911? Like, and then when Granny went up there, she was there for about 2 weeks, and she had to go back to the hospital because her breathing got worse. They weren't taking care of her the way she should be taken care of. Everybody, my aunt, my uncle, my mom, and my other aunt, took turns, like, every day staying with her, because we didn't leave her at the hospital by herself. We didn't leave her at rehab by herself. And the first rehab, they didn't want anyone to stay there, like, family-wise, with Granny, and we weren't having it. Like, we weren't leaving Granny by herself. And one night my aunt was up there, and the next day we talked to her, and they were saying that, my aunt was saying that she didn't like it up there, that the nurses don't come in as often as they should. She don't feel like they're keeping Granny up, like, you know, like they should. And so after 2 weeks, Granny had to go back to the hospital because of her breathing. And then it was getting worse and worse and worse. She caught pneumonia in rehab, and then she caught something else. I can't remember what it is, some kind of bacteria, something. But on that, she had C. It starts with a C. It's something when you smoke. You can look it up, and I'm sure it'll pop up. But it's some kind of disease that you get when you smoke. And after she was in the hospital after she went back to rehab, after she went back to the hospital from rehab the first time, it's like things were just getting worse. Like, this is where it gets me. Every single time I went to the hospital, they had Granny drugged up off something. And this is every day. Like, we were with Granny every day. Somebody was with Granny every single day. And she was always sleeping, kind of out of it. Before she went to the first rehab, she was good. Like, she was talking, telling us that she loved us, telling us what she wanted to eat, eating good. I was feeding her the times that I was up there. She was moving from the hospital bed to the hospital chair, walking really good. Just everything that she could do, she was doing. She couldn't feed herself, Braylon, be careful, baby. She couldn't feed herself because she just could, like, she was getting old, you know what I mean? So people had to feed her, but other than that, she was talking, she was eating, she was doing good. And then she was in there. They always had her on medicine, always, and that's my thing. Like they always had her on medicine. Like it can't be good. It can't be good for anybody's body to take in that much medicine, that much strong medicine, several times a day, every single day for 2 or 3 months. That's just too much. Like, nobody's body can take that. So to me, I feel like hospitals are a money scheme, because they give you medicine to get you better, to get you worse, to kill you. That's how I see it. They kept giving her medicine. She got better, went to rehab, got worse, went to another rehab, was getting better, got pneumonia. I think she got pneumonia in the second rehab. I can't remember. Like, so much was going on. But either way it goes, she caught pneumonia, and the second rehab, after the second rehab, it was over. Like, I'm not really sure what exactly happened, but like Granny got to the point where she couldn't talk. They had to put her on a ventilator because she couldn't breathe on her own. They took her off the ventilator one day and she breathed on her own for like 2 or 3 hours, and then they had to put her back on. So to me, that's why I hate hospitals. Like, they give you medicine to the point where you get better, and they send you somewhere to get better, but you get worse. And then you come back to the hospital, they feed you more medicine, and then after a while, there's nothing they can do. Nothing they can do, so they say. But you did all this, you kept her up, you got her better, and then sent her off, and then she got worse. Just to come back. For you to feed her more medicine, for her to get to the point where she can't walk, like, at all. She can't stand up, she can't move, she can't talk. That's why I hate hospitals. I know that the nurses, the doctors, they're all just doing their job, what they have to do. But to me, that's just not, like, that can't be good. Like, that can't be healthy. After Granny's funeral and stuff, I would be on the internet looking at the hospital reviews. And everything that I just told you guys and everything that I was thinking that day before I went to the hospital reviews was exactly what was on the reviews. This hospital that Granny was at, I was born there. Almost my whole family was born there. I thought it was a great hospital. And I mean, I still do think it's a great hospital. But the reviews, not so great. Not good at all. And people were saying the exact same thing that I just told you guys. Hospitals kill you. They make you think you're getting better, and you don't. Like, they just want you up there, because every single day, second hour that you're there is costing you money. They're getting paid for it. So they just want you there as much as you can. That's why I feel like they get you better to get you worse to kill you. Like, that's just how I feel. And I don't want anybody to take offense of that, because I mean, everybody has their own opinions, and that's mine. But to me, I just feel like it's a money scheme, and like, it just can't be good. So before I had Braylon, me and Braxton would talk about how if we were gonna give her shots and this and that, because I know a lot of moms that wouldn't give their baby shots. I have a best friend, she doesn't give her son shots. And back then, when me and Braxton would talk about it, it was like, yeah, like, I got all my shots when I was a baby, he got all his shots, so why wouldn't we give them to Braylon, you know what I mean? Now, like, that I think about it and read the stuff that I read, like, doctors, I feel like doctors give out medicine to make their money. I just don't like hospitals, and that's why But please don't take this the wrong way. I know there's going to be like at least one person to take this the wrong way, but I don't mean this in like trying to be mean. It's just my opinion and how I feel and what I think about. So y'all do y'all's research on shots and medicine and all this other stuff, because medicine is no joke. Like prescription, like that's no joke. Like that stuff is strong and it'll kill you. It'll kill you, because the first few weeks that Granny was in the hospital to the last few weeks before she passed, she was perfect. Like, she wasn't perfect, but you know, she was old and she was perfect to be her age and how the, oh, my hair's in my face, the type of conditions she was in. But yeah, that's why I don't like hospitals. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave me video suggestions. Follow me on Instagram, and I started getting back on my Twitter. So if depending on how many of you guys have Twitter, I will start like using it more. So go follow me on Twitter. It's MusicDrummer50, and just like my Instagram. Go add me on Snapchat. All this is in the description, so just be sure and check the description, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I love you guys so much. Just the way love's supposed to be.